And a majority of the Senate, including Democrats and Republicans, support it. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is doing everything in his power to ensure that that bill to increase stimulus checks to $2,000 will not be passed. He's now adding poison pills, measures added to the legislation that all but guarantee the bill will not get enough support, including demands from President Trump regarding voter fraud and revoking the provision that gives legal immunity to social media companies for items posted by third-party users. CNN's Phil Mattingly joins me now. So Senator McConnell and Senator Schumer just spoke on the floor of the Senate about this. What did they have to say?
Yeah, Jake, Senator McConnell's fond of saying that the real power that he has as majority leader is he gets to determine the schedule of what comes up on the Senate floor. And he made very clear that the House-passed bill, the $2,000 in direct payments, is not coming up on the Senate floor anytime soon, just lambasting the bill in its entirety. Take a listen.
Speaker Pelosi and Leader Schumer are trying to pull a fast one on the president and the American people. The Senate's not going to be bullied into rushing out more borrowed money into the hands of Democrat rich friends who don't need the help.
Now, Jake, what he's referring to specifically on the policy side is the phase-out for the larger bill as it pertains to $2,000 versus $600. But the kind of baseline that actually matters right now, McConnell is making clear this is not going to happen in the U.S. Senate before this Congress is up on Sunday. Now, Chuck Schumer, as you noted, the Senate Democratic leader, was on the floor at the same time. And he made clear the bill you outlined from Senate Majority Leader McConnell is a non-starter. The only game in town for increasing the direct payments is that House-passed bill. He attempted to set up just a straight up or down vote on that bill. McConnell objected. Right now, those checks do not seem like they're going to expand anytime soon, Jake.
Yeah, the bottom line is the majority of the majority, most Republicans don't want that bill to pass, and that's what he's doing, trying to kill it on their behalf and his own. What are you hearing on the Hill in response to Republican Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri going against McConnell and saying that he will, in fact, contest the election results when they're brought to the joint session next week? My understanding is that most Republican senators are not happy about this.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration. Look, I think there's some sense that it was inevitable. There were enough senators who weren't tipping their hand on what they were going to do on the Republican side that one or two were likely to join with House Republicans. But the reason Mitch McConnell, in a closed-door conference call with his members earlier this month, made clear that joining with House Republicans in trying to object would be a bad idea is because of protecting the conference. McConnell's really sole focus at all times. This means that some Republicans are going to have to eventually vote against President Trump. That's what McConnell wants to stop. That is what they're going to have to do. Hawley, in some degree, at least according to a lot of Republicans I'm talking to, is putting his own members, his own colleagues in a bad position, and that's where the frustration comes from.
It's pretty short-sighted to make an enemy out of Mitch McConnell if you want to be Republican presidential nominee someday. Phil Mattingly, thank you so much. Appreciate it.